Welcome back to the Locals, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here with us today. Today we have Alvin Troyer, a very, very good friend of mine. Alvin, thank you for joining us today. How have you been doing, man?
Good.
Good. You got a heck of a handshake there. Almost tore my hand off. I'm a cripple in this hand. What have you been getting into?
Nothing much. Just work, basically.
Yeah, what are you doing for work?
Remodel on a investor's home.
No doubt. Yeah. So, like, what are you said full remodel? Is the one I had looked at with you?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
Yep.
How's that coming along?
It's going pretty good. Got going out there Monday to get it started, so materials are showing up.
Nice. Is the siding done on it yet?
No. Yeah, we'll probably the week after we'll get started on that.
Nice. Absolutely. So that thing's coming along. Has he decided to tear down that ugly that garage?
Yeah.
That's so cool. So what are you doing other than working?
Hanging out.
Yeah.
Got some rodeos maybe going on.
Okay. Are you dating anybody?
No.
Come on. Well, when are you gonna date? You've been single for so long. Come on, got it.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a rough world, man.
I'm so glad I'm married whenever I hear you or any of my friends be like, I'm dating. Yeah, I was dating for 3 weeks and it didn't work out. I'm like, oh, I'm so glad I'm married.
Yep.
But, so you're working on the remodel. You said something like you do rodeos as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not headed to any lately, but yeah, last time I got on, I got knocked out.
Oh, wow. Concussion?
No. I was just out for about 5 minutes.
Dang. Yeah. What makes you enjoy riding bulls?
Probably the atmosphere.
Oh, okay. So you love the rodeo atmosphere. That's a crazy environment, though.
It is.
And that's wild. Those guys are wild. I don't know. All my buddies that rodeoed are crazy. So is that Mike? You know Mike?
Mike.
He rodeoed for a while.
Yeah.
He's the most insane person I know. Almost more sane than Daniel is, but I don't know. Excuse me.
Yeah, they just started that practice pen Friday nights up there in Burbank, so.
Okay. Is Ruben still supplying those bulls?
Yeah.
How many bulls does Ruben have at this point?
He took 13 of them up there last night, and I think he still has like 5 or 6 at home.
Wow. So
he got a couple more.
18, 20 of them.
Yeah.
Dang. Did he build his arena yet?
No.
Wow.
He was just, he made a deal with them up there that he's just going to use theirs, I think, for now.
Okay. So is he putting any rodeos on himself or just practice pens?
Just practice pens for now. I think he's still like searching for rodeos. I know he's got one coming up here in the next month or two. He's going to take a couple bulls, a team event or something like that.
Absolutely. Do you know what kind of team event or where it's at now?
I don't.
Did you see the team event that's in Mount Hope? Are you going to be there to watch?
I'll be there to watch. I tried to get in, but it was full.
Which team do you think will win?
I'm not sure. I'm rooting for what's that? Berkey.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. Yeah. That's a good rider.
Yeah.
Did you see he now has a kid?
No.
Yeah. Yep, he has a little baby. Well, his wife had a little baby. Yeah, so are you, like, what kind of rodeos are you going to be pursuing this year?
I'll probably Seabird deals.
Okay.
Thinking maybe mid-states, but we'll see.
Mid-states is still around? Wow.
Yeah.
I haven't heard mid-state in a long time. Back in like 2015, 2016, a lot of local ex-Amish kids dominated that rodeo.
Yeah.
I don't know, does anybody still ride? Which I'm not in that environment a whole lot. Do you watch boxing at all?
Not really, no.
Oh, sure, okay. Because the Tank and Ryan Garcia are fighting tonight at 5.
Gotcha.
And I'm trying to find somebody that wants to say that Garcia can't win. Push-ups on it or something.
I'll do a slap bet with you.
Heck yeah. Well, do you think Tank will lose?
I have no idea who Tank is.
The Tank is the guy that Floyd Mayweather took under his wing
Gotcha.
Basically, was like, oh yeah, you do this, you do that, you do this.
Yeah. So no, I'm not betting against him.
Come on. Floyd Mayweather's only like 50-0, okay? He's only one of the best boxers in the world. I just like Ryan. I don't even know why I like Ryan. Why do I don't know. He's a good kid.
Yeah.
That he likes playing poker. That's why I like Ryan.
Dude, we should bring back the poker night.
We should, but I lost so much money. I don't know that I want to. It's horrifying. I can't do that. You can't.
Every night after night, I would lie. Actually, no. You won
a decent amount.
I won a decent amount.
You and Harvey pretty much. I think you guys won everything.
Yeah,
you guys cleaned out Lefty, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you and Harvey were the only ones that ever wanted those. Because Merle was up and got, busted. Owen went busted. Jake Raber went busted. Everybody went busted.
Yeah.
Except you and Harvey.
I was winning there
decently,
but then that one night, I lost the whole thing.
The night where Harvey won a lot of money. Yeah. I still upset at him. I don't know. I used to be able to beat him. Now I can't beat, which I can't beat anybody lately.
Yeah, then I took over John's hand.
And you lost that as well.
And then I lost that as well.
Yeah. That's why I quit playing.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, so, you're doing rodeos, working wise. Like, what do you have your own business? Obviously, you do. I know that. What got you into business? What made you want to go on your own?
Money, basically.
Okay. So you've been making a lot of money?
Not really, honestly. But
what do you think was the hardest thing to get started in?
The hardest thing was to get my mindset right on what and why, why I had the business or why I started the business.
What helped you figure that out?
Other business owners and books.
Okay. What kind of books do you read?
Leadership books. I like leadership books. I read a couple of Trump's books.
Nice. Did you The Art of the Deal? Did you read that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I listened to that one. Deal. Yeah.
That's a good book.
So like when you read a book, number one, how do you stay focused on reading?
If I can get the room dark and just have the light on.
No. I need to try that because I will read a book like 5 pages.
Yeah.
And then I'll just skip. I had Henry Swarry on last week, and he was talking about what works for him is finding something that pertains to his life, that he needs in his life. Yeah. So I'm going to try that, but I'm also going to cut out all the lights. That, and if Lawrence is quiet, obviously helps a lot.
Let's have children, they said.
Yes, it's fun. So much fun. Absolutely. There's a lot of good stuff. Yeah, so you're doing that remodel. Do you do roofing, siding? You do everything, right?
Yeah, basically everything. Exterior remodel.
Okay.
Which I told you earlier, we're doing a composite decking right now, a big one, and that's going to turn out great.
Nice, absolutely. Do you use that? Like, what kind of advertising do you do?
Word of mouth. Basically.
Okay.
It's a lot of advertising. I do a little bit of Facebook. Just.
Like on your personal page, just before and after pictures.
Yeah.
That's always fun. Yeah, I've often wondered, like, how long is it going to go until, like, a lot of local small businesses are not going to be able to function because of the economy and being overpopulated in reality, because there's a lot of businesses around.
Yeah, around here, it's crazy.
Yeah, so many. But it makes it fun, though. Everybody's out on their own. Finding employees is a challenge. So not only is starting your construction business a challenge, but then you got to find employees.
Yeah.
Do you have employees, or you sub everything?
I sub everything. Or I do what I can myself, and I sub everything else.
Okay. So do you have a screening process for your subs, or basically you just figure a few referrals out and go through that?
Yeah. That's basically it. And I like, if I start out a sub at the first, I like doing a small job, starting them with a small job, something, and then just go from there.
Nice.
I don't necessarily, ask for applications or anything like that.
You're not, let me see your credit score, or how much money do you have in the bank.
Right.
Yeah. You need to have a 5-star review to come work for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I know businesses who use tactics like that, But
And that's not a bad tactic.
But typically those are also businesses that are like in multi-million-dollar homes.
Right.
You know, to where they just everything has to be perfect.
Yeah.
But I think everybody has a place in the world, you know.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Just gotta find it.
Yeah.
That's tough though, finding it. I think it's easier to ride a motorcycle than it is to find out where you're at. There's a motorcycle race going on in Heath, Ohio, next Friday that I'm gonna be at.
You're gonna take.
No, I'm just watching. I tried to, but Harvey blew. You know, he blew up his engine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A while back.
Finally tore it apart last night at like 8 o'clock. He said it's time to go tear it apart. So they tore it apart. Now it's just pieces all over the place. Yeah.
Yeah, you blew it. Well,
he blew it because he figured out what happened. You remember when he did that pull in first gear? That's when it busted his O-rings.
Gotcha.
So
when you drove it over to my house, did that finish it or did that?
It was finished. That just confirmed it. But Harvey was glad that it happened though, because otherwise he would have taken it out for a long ride, ridden it until it was out of oil and seized up.
Right.
Because all he has to do is take off the head, get to the O-rings and replace the O-rings, and it should be fine. But now he kind of wants to rebore it and make it into a race bike.
Of course he does.
That's just Harvey, okay? I don't know if Barbara will allow us. Now he has Barbara being like, I don't know. And it's like, I do what I want. And then Barbara's like, no, you don't. He's like, okay, yes, you're right. Yeah. So, are you going? Like, what do? You do work. You hang out with people. We haven't hung out in a while though.
I know it's been, yeah.
You hang out a lot with Lefty and them.
Yeah, he's helping me a lot at work.
Okay.
She's the one helping on that deck, or I'm helping him there. That's gonna turn out good.
Absolutely. Yeah. How long is it until that's finished?
We're gonna try to wrap it up Monday.
Okay. How many square foot deck is it?
Oh, it's probably a 20 by 20.
Okay.
That's the back of the house, and then there's another, I'm guessing 12 by 16 around the pool.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That's amazing. Oh, how's the building going?
Oh, I'm going to break ground on that. I'm going to try it next week.
Okay.
Breaking ground, bring the excavator in, break ground on it.
So okay, so basically what you're doing is at your home place, you're building 2 units, right? Mm-hmm. And you're going to rent them out. Yeah,
I'm going to try to... I haven't figured out all the specific details yet, but I'm going to Airbnb it. Mm-hmm. But make it a 1-bedroom, but big enough to make it a 2-bedroom. If the Airbnb doesn't take off, I can.
So as of now, it's going to be a 1-bedroom Airbnb. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's awesome. And then, so you're basically building it as an A-frame, correct? That's the plans for it. Building it as an A-frame. Just like it's just like 4 walls with a. Yeah. Yep. There's nothing. And that's super cheap to build, right? Yeah. How much are you roughly getting into it, do you think? Because this could be something that, like, it is big enough to where you could actually build it on land and live in it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. You think you'll stay under 60, 70? I'm going to try to do it for 60. 60? If I can prove, and there's a couple people that want me to prove that I can do it for 60, they'll be golden for investing with me. Nice. So basically you're just doing this one and then reinvesting. Yeah. And like, okay, so when people invest, are you then starting an LLC? Basically, basically you start an LLC, they put money into it, and that funds all future. Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm wanting to get in with investors, creative financing, stuff like that. Okay. It's interesting to me. It is. That's probably called creative financing. So, yeah. So, like, I don't know, do you have land? Like, how do you find land through that process? So, do you start a project and they invest, or they're like, you know, I have 100,000, here you go, and then you go find land, build it. Like, what's the process gonna be? I'm not 100% sure. It's kind of, I would like to go find land. Obviously, first I need to prove to them that, listen, I got what it takes. Mm-hmm. I can do this. Mm-hmm. And your money's safe with me. Oh, that. You have that. And
prove to everything that, have proof I've built this. This is making money. This is making, bringing back so much percentage on my money.
You're
have proof of all that. That's what I want. A very secure plan for the investors to invest in.
And that also helps you basically sell the idea of investing with you to investors.
Yeah.
Like, so I built this. I can do that on any parcel of land.
Right.
Obviously, are you putting a sewer and septic in with the 60, or that's already in?
No, because I'm going off of because I have my apartment there already.
Right, so
I'm just going to connect to that, and that's city water and sewer, so that's not going to be a big
if
problem
you take,
there.
why wouldn't you just build like the longer road? Let's say, okay, so yours goes well, you build it for 60. You have investors. Let's say you have 8 investors come in with 60,000 apiece. Why don't you just build an 8 unit?
Well,
that's the plan. Yeah.
If I can find the right property and the right environment, the right areas of the country or the state or whatever.
Yeah.
Location is a lot too, as far as getting your return on the money.
And then if you take, basically, you start out with 8 to 10 acres and then build one building at a time.
Yeah.
Because if you do, or I know of allotments like that getting $1,800 to $2,000 a month.
Oh yeah.
You can build them per unit for that. It doesn't take that long until you have all of your money back.
Yeah. I mean, if you can build a unit, for 30 grand. That's just
That's insane.
Yeah, it's insane.
But
obviously that would be a small 700 square foot unit, 800 square foot.
So that would bring around 1,500, 12 to 15, depending what area you're in.
Depending on the area, I mean, that's there again. The area, the location is key on what you can bring in.
Yeah, which if you're local here, you're not getting that much for rent, but you're paying a lot for property. But if you go to Columbus, for example, you're not paying that much for the land, but you're getting a lot for rent.
Yeah. Same way with Lake Canton, Warren, up Youngstown area up there. Which the cities up there shit to deal with, but yeah, I did a couple up there the past couple weeks, which I was telling you about.
Okay, yeah.
There you can get cheaper properties, and rent is higher, stuff like that. But then they'll just trash it.
Oh, the clients. Yeah. And then so that means once it's done, you now have to spend a lot of money fixing it back up. Yeah.
6 months. You're rebuilding. You're fixing something a lot every year.
Wow.
On your property.
That's crazy.
Because I've had to take carpet out. Dogs, cats in there, and it's just
Do you rent out for the dog? Do you rent out to people with dogs and cats typically?
No, not typically.
The contract says no, but people say yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have that on big jobs.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But it's a good return anyway.
What got you into real estate?
Just talking to people. I have a buddy up in PA was bought into a real estate program. He got all fired up and it's like, man, we got to buy some houses. Well, I didn't have any money, but I had this nice truck, and so I went out, put it on the market, and sold it, and went and bought my first property.
Nice, and that's how you got started.
Yeah, that's how I got started. Which it didn't buy the whole thing, but I bought it on land contract. My credit was like crap, and I bought it on land contract. I fixed it up, rented it out, and it wasn't a year later I found another piece of property, which my brothers and a couple friends gave me the money to buy that property.
Okay.
And I just sold them last year.
Nice.
Last fall. One was last fall and the other was this spring early.
Okay, I remember when you sold the last property you had. It's crazy. So did you get a good return on them?
Yeah, I made pretty good on them.
Nice. That's all. That's why you do real estate.
For what I've learned with them 2 properties is, you can't pay the money. You can't pay the money to learn what I've learned.
Absolutely. Experience is worth a lot of money.
Yeah.
Definitely. So, you said you were talking about, did you grow up in PA?
I grew up in New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
What made you move to Ohio?
Women and whiskey.
Oh, wow. That's a heck
Back in the day.
But you quit drinking, it's been a year and how long?
It's been a year. February,
so a year and 2 months now.
Yeah.
That's awesome. How's that been going for you?
Good.
Yeah?
Good.
You like it?
I do.
Yeah, what made you quit?
The last time I drank a half gallon of Tito's in 8 or 10 hours.
Wow. Yeah, it's time to quit. You got to stop at that. Next one is you're in the hospital and they're pumping out your stomach. That's the next step.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm glad you quit. Has it been hard for you?
And the first couple months has been, every day has been because I was drinking for breakfast, and first couple months it was a challenge for sure. But now I can go sit at a bar, eat dinner, do whatever,
nice. Yeah.
And it doesn't really affect me any.
Okay. How did you get through the tough first few months?
Jesus.
That's amen.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people around me, a lot of support.
Okay.
But I dug into the Bible, and it saved my life, really.
Awesome. Yeah, that's amazing. So, were you still drinking the first time we met? When we went out to men's encounter together, were you still drinking at that point?
Yeah.
So. Yeah. You got baptized.
I got baptized. Was it that time? Bryson was with us.
Bryce was with us.
Yeah,
what's Bryce doing anyway?
I went and seen him last weekend.
Thanks for letting me know, asshole. I appreciate it.
Yeah, he's about to get married. Well, maybe.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
He's been
trying.
Yeah, he just asked me. He's just like, man, I need to ask Maria to marry me, and he's like, yeah. And, I'm like, yeah, why not? You guys have been together for about a year now. Yeah, I met.
How is she? Is she pretty cool?
Oh, she's cool. Yeah,
awesome.
She's very down to earth person.
Nice. So how's his new job going? I need to call him.
Actually, he was at the trailer factory.
Yeah.
They shut his trailer factory down, and now he's working at an HVAC place only because he went from making $2,000 a week to now he's making $500 a week.
Oh boy, is that what everything he had was for sale?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's trying to sell his truck, his bike, and I'm like, man, come up here, I'll give you a job. We can work.
Is he gonna come in?
He might come out because he knows electrical. He might come out and help run electric in that building.
Okay.
A couple weeks. Do stuff like that. But actually, and I told him, yesterday, he went and looked at a roof for me down there.
Okay.
I told him I'll bring my truck and tools down and we can, because he can sell.
Absolutely.
He's sold some roofs for me when he was living up here or up in Warren.
And it sucks that they shut that down because he's making a lot of money there.
He was making good money.
Yeah.
He had plans on buying buying a property beside the river or something. Wow. I'm not sure all the details, but yeah, and they shut him down, and he's like, man, even if I were to get approved for it, I couldn't afford it. Yep. So
that sucks. So the trailer factories in Indiana are that slow?
They're slowing down.
Okay.
Some of them, I guess. I don't really know.
Indiana's a different world.
Yeah. I think so.
They're run by trailer factories.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go see him. That'd be cool.
Yeah. I should have thought of it. Call you. You could have came down. Friday night we went to a car and truck show.
Oh, is that where your Snapchats were from? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Jake Hirsch got married on Friday.
No way.
Yep, I was at the wedding. We stopped.
Holy cow.
So it's what? The wedding, left there at 5:20, came here for 6. We did an episode with Henry, and then it got late. And went to the Ashes to Butte over the weekend.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, so I was bacheloring it all weekend long. That's not where it's at.
Did you have Lawrence?
No, Lawrence was at Crystal's house.
Gotcha.
Oh, by the time she got home, all my work clothes were dirty. All my good clothes were dirty. There was no food in the house, and I was starving. I legitimately thought I'm going to die. And then I went out to eat. I need my wife a lot. I can't live without her. And the house was dirty, and it was cold. But, tell you what, I appreciate my wife.
You should.
Now I'm bald and fat. How would I ever get a woman?
I know, right? I'm like, I'm glad I still have some hair.
You need that. Yep. You have lots of it too. I'm jealous. I don't know that I am though, because you just shave your head, good to go. Yeah. Everywhere you go. I need to get more beard.
I still can't grow.
I was gonna say that's probably why you have hair up top, because you can't grow them down here. Yeah, you look like Harvey does when he tries to raise the beard. Like red hair is good. Rest of it, like, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, about 7 hair. I have an uncle that up top here. I bet he has about 21 hair up here. But he refuses to shave it. He's like, no. But he's gonna get a curling iron and curl.
Make it look like it's a little bit more, let him grow longer and stuff. Damn.
Yeah. So you played football, right?
Yeah, I did.
Did you tackle a lot of people? I want to play football because I want to pick out the smallest guy on the team and just for no reason go sprinting at him 50 miles an hour. Just wham!
Yeah.
Is that what you do in football, right?
Yeah, I was the smallest guy on the team.
I would have picked on you.
There was people that picked that. Use that theory on.
Well, that's where you gotta wait until it almost learns just punch. And boom. They go, oh, what happened? And then all of a sudden you're sitting in jail. That's a twisting turn of events there.
Yeah, that went south. Pretty quick.
A lot of my theologies do. Just. So
no, I played running back.
Okay.
And linebacker. Free safety was my favorite.
Okay.
My favorite position to play because it was was out in the field more, and I could think and see things a little bit better.
Were you guys a pretty good team?
The 1 year we did pretty good. We made the playoffs.
Wow.
But if you know anything about semi-pro, they're all over. Some weeks had only half the players show up,
Just half of the players?
Oh, it was.
What are the other half doing? Just doing laundry at home or something?
They're level 2 single.
That's what no, it's level 3. They're already doing the laundry. They're folding it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
You need level 1. They just buy new clothes every day.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever get into do football players get into altercations?
Oh,
The opposing team where somebody tackles you and all of a sudden you're just throwing helmets at each other?
I remember this one game.
Okay.
It was up in Youngstown. Okay. We were playing them and they were a rival. And something happened in the end zone it was in the first quarter. It was early in the game. And the refs walked off, the cops showed up, guns got drawn, and I was like, me and my buddy was like, we're out of here. And we had girls with us, we would take girls with us to the games, and we had girls with us, and we were like, we're out of here. Mm-hmm. We jumped in our car, and the cops would ask us questions of what happened, and we're like, listen, we're out of here.
Yeah, we weren't even here.
We went.
Yeah, we were in the stands. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, it was crazy.
But do you ever just take off your football helmet and beat somebody with it? At home? You're just walking the dog. I feel like that helmet could be used for so much stuff.
Yeah, I mean, do some Myles Garrett shit.
Yeah, just
or some.
Get down. Or throwing helmets. I think throwing a helmet would be fun.
Yeah, it's satisfying.
I'm sure that But how did you get into football? What made you get into football?
When I was younger, I was always like trying to, be fitness and go fitness and whatever. And my buddy that I would like go to the gym with and stuff, he found a semi-pro league team on Facebook and started messaging the coach, and he's like, yeah. And at that time, I wasn't 18 yet, but I went with him till I turned 18. I started playing.
Okay.
And I played for. I think I played for 4 years. No.
Wow.
No. 2 years, 2.5 years, almost 3 years.
So 3 seasons.
3 seasons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that was pretty great.
I'm sure it was. I never got into anything like that.
Sport.
I'm too small. No, at 18 I weighed 135 pounds. People are gonna tear me up in the football field, and I'm too short to play basketball, and I can't dance. So I had to go to work. Okay, like when God made me, He's like, okay, I'm sorry, you have a construction shop. That's the best you get, because I'm not even that smart. So that just go to work, go do a little bit of construction work for me. And I got good at that. But that's fantastic. I didn't know that you played that much football. But like, okay, so what happens? Let's say me and you are playing football with rival teams, and you tackle me, and I just start beating the crap out of you.
Well, in a semi-pro league, it's pretty much. Most of the time you got high school refs.
Okay.
So you got not much help there.
Okay. So you're just
you're just on your own. You're in a fight club. Let's go.
Number one rule of Fight Club is do not talk about the Fight Club.
Yeah.
I was watching TikTok today. Them talking about it. I guess a Florida school teacher was having a silent or semi-fight club. What she would do, she would tell the kids, if I don't see or hear you fighting, you guys can fight. And she talked about it. So she didn't, but I kind of wish I went to that school, because that would have been fun. Like, you just beat the crap out of somebody. They just go, don't know. But that's only that would happen in Florida, though.
Yeah.
Do you go to Florida ever?
I went to Florida a couple times, yeah. It's, I like it. I'm not a beach kind of person. I would much rather go out west into the mountains. Mm-hmm. Something like that. Go hiking, hunting.
I love in Florida, like, because you can wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, lay outside, and the sun's out.
Yeah.
I love that. But I like 12 o'clock. It's so hot. I just want to sit inside in the AC and do nothing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, I don't know. Do you go out west to hunt, or what do you do out west?
I haven't. I want to go out there hunting, but I haven't yet. I went out there, I think it was last summer, out in Colorado. That was fun. Mountains, prairies, and whatever. Mm-hmm. We just hung out for a week, and yeah. I
like Colorado. I went to Colorado. I helped wrangler a elk hunting outfit out there.
Gotcha.
But I want to go to Nebraska to hunt muleys.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, I think maybe me and one or two of my coworkers are going this fall. We'll see ones.
Yeah.
It's a far way to drive. You can't really fly out. I don't like driving that far. Just a waste of time. That, and then, like, I don't know. It's just drivers. I don't know. Man, I keep getting speeding tickets all the time, so I'm thinking of putting my driver's license away. I think I need a horse and buggy.
I don't think so.
Or a fast motorcycle.
Well, that would work. Speeding, it's a good. Not very good solution to the speeding tickets, but it might take care of it.
So we bought Harvey's BMW. I was so excited. The wife was excited about it. Whatever. Okay, I don't know how to drive that car without flying. And I don't understand. I was raving to, I think it's Daniel or Jose. I was like, listen, I don't know why they make a speed limit, 40 miles an hour speed limit. You have a car that can do 135 miles an hour. I should be exempt from that, okay? I don't need to follow your 45 miles an hour. I have a sports car. I do whatever I want out here. But it doesn't work like that. According to the cop, I can still get a speeding ticket.
Yeah.
I got one though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just for proof, you can put that on a fridge.
There's one you should put on a fridge. But I think if we have 2 roads, this is what we should do. You know how we have bucket lanes? Okay, we have fast lane, slow lane, bucket lane everywhere we go. And then like you have to get inspected to see if you can drive. Like you have to do a test. And if you don't pass that test, like for example, if you're over 65, you have to drive in the slow lane. There's just rules.
Even if you have a $100,000 car,
that doesn't matter. You need to stay over here. And if you go out, you have to drive like 25 miles an over speed limit. Just go.
Right.
And you can't be out there at 6:30 in the morning because you're just holding up construction trucks, and that does not work out. So I think if you guys want to vote for me for mayor, that'd be all right. I could probably change. Shit. No, I don't know. But it's faster car makes you, I don't know, it's tougher. I now understand what everybody's like, if you're 18, you shouldn't have a sports car. Because you shouldn't.
No, I mean, I drive my little 2.8 Ford.
Yeah, 2.8. But those are fast, though. Decently fast.
And mine's a 2.0.
2.0,
Fusion.
okay.
It's not, I mean, if I put it in standard mode, I can,
but like
get to 60 within a mile. But
your suspension is extremely good on those, though.
Yeah. That's a good car. I like it. But yeah.
And lighter, I feel like in a lighter vehicle, I just speed a whole lot more. Because in the Jeep, I don't speed in the Jeep because it can't speed. Okay, like you could take a farm tractor and just race it, and the farm tractor wins. It's so slow, but it's such a good vehicle though.
Yeah.
So I want to buy a truck. But
buy my truck.
No, I'm not rich. I'm poor.
Just take my payments over.
Poor, can't do it. What do I do with it?
Right.
See, I always I'm gonna buy a truck.
It sounds good.
Oof, it does. I'm always like, I'm going to buy a truck, and then I go look at a truck, and I'm like, nah, I'm not buying a truck. Yeah. They're expensive.
They are.
Or a Durango.
Durangos them are nice.
But they're light and fast.
Yeah, them SRT Durangos. Ooh. Man, that'd be sweet.
I want the one that has a demon engine in it.
Yeah.
Just a 6.2. Whop, whop, whop. It's so much fun. Did you see the Ford Explorer ST?
I did, yeah. John was telling me about it.
Okay, those are crazy. Yeah. We seen one on the road the other day, and he was flying.
Yeah.
I think I need to buy Ann one of those.
Yeah, that's a good. All them cars are good solutions to speeding tickets.
Yes, yeah. My boss told me, I think you need to buy a governor truck. I was like, nah, homie, no.
You get to work on Monday morning. He'll have the work truck governed.
Oh, he threatened. We have to be DOT approved now.
You do?
Yep.
Why?
We got caught in Michigan.
No way.
Yep. All of our trucks have to be DOT approved. We have to run DOT numbers, logbooks, whole 9 yards.
That's bullshit.
Yep. But that's what we have to do.
That is bullshit.
It's not cool because now we can't get speeding tickets. We actually can't. Huh. Literally, if you get 2 speeding tickets, the DOT will kick you off. We'll kick that driver off.
I see.
So that'll be something else.
So.
Good thing we have Chevys though. They're not that fast.
Shit.
But Chevys are nice. I like Chevys.
They're a good ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had a Duramax. It was all tuned crazy.
Oh yeah, you showed me a few videos.
Yeah, the one I sold to buy that house. Mm-hmm. And one night drinking and doing burnouts and just doing crazy shit with it, I split the transmission case.
Okay, yeah.
Wide open.
Wow.
Like just wide open, oil everywhere. And
Was that the Allison transmission? Yeah. I thought those did. Okay, those don't break in the factory, right? Isn't that the problem they had with the Allison?
I'm not sure.
Pretty sure they don't, like if you keep them stock powered, they hold up, but if you put decent amount of power behind them without enforcing them, they just shatter.
Yeah, that's what the problem was I had way too much power on the motor and never did anything with transmission.
That's a lot of people make that mistake, and it sucks. Because the engine modifications are not that expensive.
No, they're not.
When you get into rear end or transmission, just wild crazy.
Yeah, I think I had about, it wasn't that much, but I was doing some crazy stuff with it as well, like high RPMs and, you know.
Yeah, high RPMs get you into trouble.
And I had it on the standard mode, just hitting the button, doing burnouts. And it was just way too much pressure. Just busted that sucker. Yeah,
at least I make new ones every day. I want to take a Honda Odyssey engine and like from a pull apart place and put it into, I don't know, I think I want to put it into a 350Z and add big turbos, camshafts, stuff like that. Because the Honda Odyssey is similar to the LS block. So it'd be pretty much like a cheap $350 LS block.
Gotcha.
I think that'd be fun.
Yeah.
But then, I figured out what I want to do. Then, I want to put twin turbos on a 954 CPR.
954 CPR.
Same as what my brother has.
Gotcha. No way.
I want to do that so bad. I think that'd be so much fun. Like, I wouldn't do this, but like, as you're, just yeeting down the road, somebody pulls out, you go, and just go, zoom, past. That'd be fun.
I'd like to take like them old, the older, maybe the 06, 05, 06 minivans.
Yeah.
And just put it all-wheel drive and put like a 6.4 Hemi in that sucker.
Ooh, that'd be crazy.
And just run it.
That'd be fun.
You know, take it to races and do whatever.
Well,
paint it pink.
The Odyssey minivan is very, very good with power. They're actually very good driving vehicles. I say we swap it to rear wheel drive only and do donuts in the Walmart parking lot.
Maybe. Yeah, that could work.
Yeah, that could work.
That could work. And, it's got enough space in there. We can put some weight in it if we...
Or just have our friends ride with us.
Well, that too.
Ooh. You'd advertise that you haul Amish. And then just let them pile in the back. And then you just, as you... Top goes out behind you and you're like, not today. You're like, what's going on? Hold. But I think we're ready to wrap it up before too long here. Do you have any social media or anything like that you want to shout out? Where can they find you at?
Yeah, Facebook. Facebook basically, Front Row Contracting.
Okay.
On Facebook, and yeah, they can find me there.
Absolutely. So thank you guys for listening and viewing The Local. We'll see you next week.